Hello, everyone. I have a collective haul for you today. Um, some of this stuff is from today, some is from a couple weeks ago, and some is actually from a couple months ago. And it's all been sitting around. And once again, I'm tired of looking at it. It needs to get put away. So I'll start with the most recent stuff, which was today at an estate sale. I came across this Better Homes and Gardens new garden book. I already have one of these, but I do plan on doing garden themed junk journals. And I really like this. I like the cover. I like everything inside. I've been debating on whether or not I would use it as a ring binder journal. Typically not my favorite type of journal. So if I use both covers, one I'm definitely going to cut the front and back off, and the other one I might leave the ring binder part and use that, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan. We'll see. It's in really good shape. I think it's in better shape than the other one I have, but couldn't pass it up. I think I paid like $3 for it. They also had this box of granny squares, and it says card deck, but they're not playing cards. They're actually pattern cards. I thought they were interesting. Of all different types of granny squares, I only knew of one type, which is like that. I thought that was a granny square only. I didn't realize there were other ones. I guess that's the only one I've ever seen. And then on the back, it has the pattern on how to make it. I can crochet, but I do very basic stitches. This is probably beyond my capabilities. But I just really liked those. Different. Never seen something like that. I paid $5 for them. It's kind of a lot, but this was the first time I've experienced this particular estate sale company, and they ran a little high. I had some stuff that I put back that I thought was overpriced, but what are you going to do? I also picked up another one of these little Christmas lights. I love to have these around, as I've said before. I make houses, Christmas houses, out of cardstock, various other things. I don't just do junk journals. I craft all different things. I used to make scale miniatures for many, many years, and then the arthritis kicked into my hands, so junk journaling it is for now. But once in a while I will make another paper house, and I like to put these on the roof line of the Christmas ones. This was hanging on the refrigerator. This is estate sale, and I plucked it right off that refrigerator door. I thought it was great for junk journals. I thought the image was very cute, and she actually didn't even charge me for it, so snag that. And I stopped at a Goodwill on my way home, and I found this book. Everything I need to know I learned from a Little Golden Book. Seeing I've started junk journaling, I've become Little Golden Book obsessed. What a great find this was. However, I got a little less enthused when I realized, when I opened it and turned towards the back few, maybe it's the front pages, something must have spilled at the top end of the book here. Move that down a little. And the pages were stuck together. And it ruined some of them. There was no way of peeling them apart. Let's see, like this one, without tearing it. So I don't know if I'd be able to use the whole page in a journal, but I can always cut the image out and use it for a tag or a pocket or something. Could not pass it up. Could not. It's a very nice paper. And I like the fact that it tells you what Little Golden Book it's from and who wrote it and who the illustrator was. So that was neat. So I know some, like I'm not a huge fan of this Gustav Tengren. Not really my style, but Eloise Wilkin. That's her. Love her images. This one's really cute too. Wilma Kane. So I got that. And I paid whatever that was for a children's book in my area. Goodwill, I think it's like $1.49. I thought, well worth it. This big thing, it's really long, as you can see. It's from a garage sale back in October. It's been sitting around. It's a record book, an old record book. I got it naturally for picking up all the alphabet pages here. But inside, it's just lined. It says record. I guess that way you could use it for whatever type of record, that there's no like ledger vertical lines on it. It's just a notebook. I don't know, but it's very nice paper. It's very smooth. So I picked that up. I don't remember where this is from, but it's a bride's file. I've had one of these before. It was never used. They're all empty. The dividers. And then there's some extras back here for the service. I guess those are people you would contact for or use for your wedding ceremony. Well, that was nice. And I've started to kind of collect old recipe boxes. This, though it's not a recipe box, I still liked it. I don't know what I'll do with them, and I don't need to collect anything, but here we are. Again, I'm not sure where these are from. Maybe Goodwill. I don't know. They're just blank cards. No idea what year they're from. They're certainly not vintage, but I thought it was very interesting that the edge was die cut along the edge of the flower, and there's all different ones. That's geranium. Is that a morning glory? I'm not sure. Oh, these are Lily and Vernon. Yeah. Pansy. I thought there was another one in there. Yeah, that one. Impatience, I believe. So, had to get those. Very nice. And they all have a pink envelope. I didn't care if they weren't vintage. You can't always find vintage, at least in my area you don't. And it's very, very popular right now. So everybody grabs the stuff when they see it. Found this at a thrift store in my area. Little golden book. Brother Bear. I've never seen this one before, and I snagged this quickly too. Because I do have plans to do a bear journal. So I basically got it for the cover. And it's definitely a newer one. They have the UPC on the inside, which is kind of nice. I mean, I can put a pocket here and you won't ever see that. So kind of nice that they did that. I don't know if there's a year. I'm sure there is. 2003. So still 20 some. Oh, well, that's on the back. I'll do my best to get that off. I'll try to get that off. I picked up this skein of yarn. I know it's technically yarn. It's a ladder yarn, which I do have some of already. But to me, it's more like a trim. You could put it along the edge of a page, on a tag, a pocket, whatever, in the black and white. Looks like it was on clearance this was probably Walmart, I think. Is that a Walmart clearance sticker? I think I got it for $1. This is from my local Goodwill. One of them. We have several. Paid $3.20, and it was a full box of this stationery. All the stationery is just solid color with the white border, but it was full, so I couldn't pass it up. 80 sheets, 40 envelopes, and if I don't think I'll use it all, I'll share some in Happy Mail. I found some flat wrap. I thought this was so cute. This baby crawling around. I guess you would definitely say it's baby boy paper, seeing it's in blue. But I love flat wrap. I wish they still sold it like this because it's just easier to store. It was $1. Don't remember where I got it. And this floral one. I like the floral of it, but the main reason I got it was for the butterflies. But it's still a very pretty design. This is a wedding book. I don't know if I paid $2 for it or not, but it's from Hallmark, and it's kind of like a baby book from back in the day. It was never used. It was $5 whenever it's from. I don't know if there's a year in here. No. But the pages are very pretty. Look at that font. Just lovely. Almost reminds me of my mom's handwriting. That's how her handwriting was. She had very nice handwriting. Parties and showers and everything that goes along with the wedding. So I grabbed that. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a wedding journal one day. Thought it was really nice. This, I think it's just a pom-pom trim. Let's see if I can open that. Let's see. Oh, it has a little bit of glitter to it. I think it's from Christmas. Yeah, it's Christmas time, so there's a little bit of sparkle. I can't even find the beginning of it, but there's some sparkly things in there. It was 30 cents, originally $5. I don't know who would pay $5 for it, but there you go. Always nice to put at the end of a page. I found a game of Go Fish that's Garfield. I do have plans for a cat journal. So, of course, Garfield would have to be in there, even though he, again, isn't vintage. That's all right. Some more non-vintage items, but pencils, I think they tear apart. It's just a cutout. You can journal on the back of them, and there's different ones on there. These are also classroom material. Hello, my name is, and write the student's name or they write their own name. Why did I get them? For the owls, for a bird journal, and they're cute. And here's a baby book, kind of like the wedding book. I again, I don't think this one was ever used. It's from 1948. Nope, and it's empty. Lovely full color pages. The images are just so cute. So cute. I really hate to even cut it or use it or write, you know, just so nice since I don't know. Will I use it? I don't know. But this was from a garage sale. Found this at a thrift store, and I've never seen one of these before. A primary journal. There's space to draw and then space to write. I think it's from Amazon. Yeah, Amazon Basics. I've never seen one like that. Just the regular composition books. That's a primary one, K through 2. Oh, and my ever-present fondness for bingo games. Paid 25 cents. This was at a church rummage sale. It just has cheapy little blue things, but markers for a quarter. Those are the plastic call numbers. And the bingo cards. Nothing exciting. But I'll add the bingo cards to my collection. These are English vocabulary cards. Oh yeah, now we remember these. And there's a lot of them. So they will probably, some get shared in Happy Mail too. They're just little, but they're nice to stick in pockets. Normally I like to go through cards like this and look for words that pertain to the theme of the journal, but there's so many. I'll never read through all of them trying to find a word that would apply. So, but I have to kind of break out of that everything has to match and coordinate. That's just the way I am. To be random, I don't know how to do random. I'll have to work on that. Has some more books. The Littlest Rabbit. It was a Scholastic book. 1961, second printing 1973. And I like the images. I like just the black with the one color. I thought the image itself, the way it was drawn, was cute. Look how cute that is. It's I had to get it. A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. If I ever do a fall journal. Or even a Charlie Brown. I have a few Charlie Brown items. Not a lot. Got that. Here's the kitten book. I already have one of these. I think the one I have is in better shape. This spine has been taped. But again, the images in here are so cute. And as I've said, I have a plan. Oh, this page is drawn on, but that's okay. That's not bad. I have plans on doing a couple of cat journals. You can always cut out around that. So I grabbed it. Another Christmas one, Night Before Christmas. This is 1986. Different from the little golden book version. I think. Yeah, I think so. It's different. Katie the Kitten. A little golden book. Now, I recently from Facebook Marketplace bought 40 little golden books for $20. But I'm not going to show you guys those and go through all of them. But it was a really great collection. All of them I liked and could use, with the exception of maybe a dinosaur book. But I have those too. Really cute. This feels very new. Wow, 76. Wherever it was, I don't think it was ever touched. No, it couldn't have been 76. There's a UPC on it. But cute. Baby's Christmas. I like the red on the inside cover. Unique. I don't know if I have this one or not, but I think I do. But I like Eloise Wilkins so much that I'll get every one of them. Another one with cats. The Good Old Days. Here's a Dr. Seuss ABC. Not a super huge Dr. Seuss fan, but you never know. And Green Eggs and Ham. And this was well loved too. It's all taped up with yellow, not masking tape, duct tape. Another bear book. Picked this one up as well for the cover for a bear journal. That's when I'm happy. It's a board book, so chances are I won't use any of this from the inside. But even though it is really cute, it'd be too thick. I mainly wanted it for the cover, and it's a unique size. It's a square. Dick and Jane and Friends. I also have another one of these, but I often use pages out of my other one, so I'll feel more free to cut up the other one, continue cutting it up, and once that one's empty, then I'll probably start on this one. But again, love the images. A Richard Scarry book, the best make it book ever, and it's kind of like it's an activity book on the inside. Little, not puppets, but almost looks like you can turn that into a lacing card of sorts, maybe. I don't know. But I got that. Don't remember where it's from. This is a book of Christmas carols. Perfect. Pages in a journal. And the images are cute too. This doesn't pertain to journals, but t-shirt transfer sheets. I have a Cricut, and every once in a while I'll make a sweatshirt for somebody or something, but I've actually made a tree collar for my one of my Christmas trees with vintage images of a snowman, reindeer, the popular ones that are out there for free. And I used up my sheets for that, so it came out cute. So when I found that for $2.50, yeah, grabbed it. These are cards. I guess you're invited to either a game night, date, time, place, RSVP, or poker night. Something like that, but I thought they were cute and different. Looks like I paid 20 cents for them. Found a bunch of rickrack and trim. This isn't rickrack, it's a brown little loop braid, it's called, 2.5 yards. Pennies, JC Penney's, that's old. That's just plain brown rickrack on that one. White, red, and I don't think I have any that's the large one like that. So I wanted that one for sure. Yellow. Orange I don't have. Green, it's another big one. And blue, and I don't think I have that shade of blue. I love rickrack and I love eyelet trim, my favorites. Oh, let's see, what is this? Might just be Project Life cards. There we go. Yeah, that's all they are. I don't know if they're all school themed, but I like them because they look like pages out of a school notebook. Memories learned. Yeah, it's all school themed notes. Some that look like a composition book. Yeah, cute. They're handy to throw in a pocket, tuck spot. These are flashcards. I think this was from a church rummage sale. And they're just about all the states. Each card is a different state with some facts. Didn't have anything like it, so I grabbed it. Will I use it? Hard to say. But there they are. These, I believe, are, I paid $1. Can I get it open? Here we go. They're index dividers, but let me tell you, this box is heavy. And they are really thick, sturdy paper. I mean, you could tile your roof with those. They're so thick. So those will be fun to embellish and stick in journals. Just one though, because they do weigh a lot. They'll add a lot of weight. Another little golden book, the Christmas tree. I have this one already. It's okay. If I see a little golden, I usually get it, unless I don't like the illustrations. There are more note cards. I believe they're all the same. Yeah. But I thought they were pretty. The envelope is pretty. That's on the front. And plain on the inside. Little tea set. I think they're all like... Oh, there's some different ones back here. Florals, best birthday wishes. Is it plain on the inside? Yeah. And I think, oh, no, they're different. Kind of Victorian. Victorian really isn't my thing. That goes back a little too far for me, but still pretty. I really like that one. That's why I bought it. Oh, these, it says just envelopes. I don't recall where it's from. But I don't think they're all this. I think there's a couple. Oh, that one's got yellow flowers and dandelions, and this is just trees on this one. But cute. I might give those to a friend who makes cards so she doesn't have to use plain envelopes all the time. These are some well-used and loved edition flashcards. And I'm guessing they are pretty old by the sight of them. Look at that box, has been really beat up. I'm just going to throw that away right now. Not even worth keeping. Some old photos, a little girl holding a kitten. You know where she's going in the cat video. Oh, and it's a postcard. Look at the North Shore Animal League. Adopt one today. As a matter of fact, we adopted 2 cats in May. And one, oh, she's something. Hot air balloons, because I plan on doing a hot air balloon journal, but I need to collect a lot more ephemera for that. Key West, some pelicans, and just a really pretty scene with flowers. And they're all postcards. We're getting to the bottom. Okay. Just a little stretchy necklace that I got for the beads, the little roses to put on a tassel. Probably a floral journal, even a garden journal. Some more flashcards, but they're small. I like the size of a deck of cards. If I can get it open. Why are these always so difficult to open? Every time I want to see what the actual print of the back of the card is, I can never get it open. But blue on one side, pink on the other. That's it. Definitely not as old as the other ones were. I have a lot of flashcards. Probably more flashcards than I have decks of cards. Oh, I can't get that one out. This I paid $1 for. It looks like it's, is that tatted? I'm not sure. Really pretty though. Yeah. Boy, that would take some time. Very nice. It almost looks like a wave. I could use that in my By the Sea journal. Maybe I'll put it aside for that. Really like that. I have all these ideas, but coming up with all the ephemera for it really takes some time. Here's a book of the Shy Little Miss, or the Little Miss Shy, I should say. I've never had one of these. That's cute. I don't know if I'll really use it, but that's kind of funny. Yeah. Different. What year is this from? Because I don't think 81. Yeah, I don't think these were around when I was a kid. I'm showing my age there. Here's another Peanuts one. It was a short summer Charlie Brown. I think pages were already missing from this. But I can, yeah, it's fallen apart, so they probably fell out. But I can cut them apart and use them. A Day at the Circus. Little bunnies. Very cute. Great, perfect for a circus journal. And a Halloween one with a little black cat. Oh, and it's falling apart too. Very cute illustrations. It's a Landau book. Not that old. I paid $1 for this. Well, you can see. Clearance $3.97. I think that's an old Walmart clearance tag, but it's that little red flower. Pretty full. This is from a thrift store, I remember. And I got it just for the beads and the hearts more specifically. I've been saving ephemera for a red, white, and blue journal. So I thought these would be perfect for the tassels on that. These I'll put away for next year for Christmas journals. They're obviously going to be ornaments, and they were selling them, whoever donated them to this church rummage sale. But we'll use them in a Christmas journal next year. Yeah. Do you just buy material that has these little appliques and cut them apart and use them as ornaments? I don't know. I have no idea, but I liked them. I didn't pay $3 a piece. Probably paid a dime for all of them. And I think this is the last thing, which is just the game of Scrabble Slam. Which I think I already have this, but that's okay. One's blank. Nice to have just a simple letter. So if you have a page with a walrus, you can put a W in there and tuck it in. And that's all I've got. That went a whole lot faster than what I thought it would because I had quite a bit of stuff, but I hope you enjoyed. Let it run while you're creating your journals or whatever. And I'll be back again, hopefully within the next day or two, with another Christmas journal. And then that's it for the year. But thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.